area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to Week 7 of high school football here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Front, Chris Grody at Montgomery County High School tonight, where the Bowling Green Bobcats, 2-4 on the season, will take on the 4-2 Wildcats here in Week 7. And there are Wildcats here. When I got here a few hours ago, and I get here very early, 2 feral baby kitties here living in the bleachers. I've shown everyone tonight. So they have Wildcats in the bleachers, Wildcats on the field, and it's a new Montgomery County team this year because Coach Matt Smith came over from Louisiana, left the basketball program there, took on the football program here, and his Wildcats are out to a 4-2 start. We'll talk about both these teams when we start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on kjfmradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
And welcome back to Montgomery County High School. Mark Front, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth and getting ready for the Wildcats and the Bowling Green Bobcats here in Week 7. Mentioned that Coach Matt Smith came over from Louisiana to take over this Montgomery County program and has them out to a 4-2 record so far this season, and it is going to look a lot different. Last year, I think we counted 55 pass attempts from the Montgomery County Wildcats. They are going with a run-first offense for the first time in a long time here at Montgomery County. Doesn't mean they're not going to throw the ball at all. They still do have a passing game, but they're going to lean on the running backs to at least set up the pass here in 2025. So it's going to look a lot different, and it's going to be a lot quicker game because Bowling Green's going to run that spread and do the same thing with the run, setting up the pass out of their backfield as well. So should be a lot quicker game than we're used to here at Montgomery County High School here in 2025. Chris Grody down talking to Activities Director Adam Falloon, so we'll get him back up here in the next break and take a look at our keys to the game. They're right around the corner on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicky Cantwell, your real estate.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC-90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms can deliver. They also have reloading equipment, suppressors, and so much more. Veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwallader, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for this Week 7 matchup, I think for Bowling Green defensively, they've got to be a little more sturdy tonight. They've been giving up some big plays the last few weeks. In fact, in their 4 losses, they didn't play bad as a whole. It was the big plays that downed the Bobcats in those 4 losses. So they've got to limit the damage on the big plays. They can't allow them. And 4 or 5 of them a game isn't going to cut it. So they've got to be better defensively, and that's going to be tough because they're still dealing with injuries. I think Coach Spiegel said they're going to have 13 players in street clothes tonight for this game, but they should be healthier starting next week when they play Valley on the road. So get through this one. Hopefully you get that defensive effort and don't give up those big plays, and then be a lot healthier next week against Valley. And for Montgomery County, they need to do what has got them the 4 wins, and that's being a good mix offensively and playing the good defense that we know they can play, and they've been playing for several years. They had a few lean years, but they've been playing a lot better defensively this season as opposed to those. So those are our keys to the game. We'll come back with starting lineups after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Are you a farmer looking to grow your operation? At Home Bank, we've got you covered. Whether you're planting for the season, upgrading machinery, or expanding your farm, we offer flexible loan options with competitive rates so you can focus on what matters most, growing your farm and your future. Visit us at myhomebank.bank or stop by and see me, Haley Weibel, at our Bowling Green location. Your farm's future starts with Home Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle's Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Well, Coach Falloon is giving the stop sign to the booth for the national anthem. So we'll go ahead and start our starters for this ball game. First for the Montgomery County Wildcats offensively in the backfield. They'll have at running back number 2, a junior, Dallas Hans, and at number 3, a senior, Chase Quatham. The quarterback is number 12, a senior, Adrian Combs. The receivers, number 4, a sophomore, Jackson Benny. Number 7, a junior, Isaac Hinkle. And number 16, a senior, Mac Farrar. And then on the line, they've got a senior, number 50, Colby Ellis. Number 54, a junior, Tyler Rogers. A senior, number 55, Cameron Knapp. Number 58, a junior, Jack Barker. And number 78, a senior, Ashton Johnson. So those are the offensive starters for Montgomery County. And the defense for Bowling Green looks like this. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 0, Mason Murray. Senior, number 5, Jordan Pasley. Number 15, a senior, Bennett Hickerson. And the other linebackers, number 20, a freshman, Eli Bartels. We'll get the rest of the defensive starters for Bowling Green after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Wood Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up on all your favorites. Pork burgers, brats, steaks, and more. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
As they play the fight song here at Montgomery County, we'll go through the rest of the Bowling Green starting defense. We got through the linebackers. How about the secondary? At cornerback, a sophomore, number 11, Cameron Bonahowski. The other cornerbacks, senior number 1, Chase Buffington, and number 4, a sophomore, Jackson Perkins. And the defensive line for Bowling Green, a junior, number 51, Tyron Oberhaus. Sophomore, number 55, Dallas Henderson. He's the defensive end. The other D end is number 62, a junior, Cameron Ike. And the other defensive tackle is number 67, a senior, Brady Martin. So there's the rest of your starters for the Bowling Green Bobcats here in week number 7. Are those new uniforms for Montgomery?
I like the blue on white. I don't know if they're new or not.
It's almost like they have a shoulder yoke, like a hockey jersey on the front, at least.
I don't even know what a yoke is other than an egg.
Yeah. It's if the shoulders are a different color than the rest, that's called a shoulder yoke.
Well, a little bit of clothing lessons from Mark Froenig.
I haven't done a fashion report in quite a while. We used to do those on the regular.
Like a tunic or something. You can get you a tunic and you can talk about it. I don't know what a tunic is. I just heard it.
I think that's something you just like throw over, almost like a poncho.
Like a muumuu?
No, not a muumuu. That's different. That has dedicated arms.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are a fashion connoisseur. I'll be.
Well, I had to sit and watch like 9 seasons of Project Runway with the wife. So.
Oh, April. Good grief.
now the kid's watching old episodes of it.
Or so do you like, ooh, this is my favorite rerun.
Yeah. Oh, is that Christian? Oh, he's good. He's
Mark,
good.
We need to watch football replays or hockey or something.
Oh, I do. I spend way too much time in front of the television.
I do like the jersey. I like the white number. It's outlined in black almost, it looks like, but the white on the blue really stands out.
Yeah, it pops, and it's got a nice little angle.
I don't know. Is it angled or is that some of the jerseys?
It's angled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that one looks pretty straight. No, 42's crooked too. You're right.
Yeah.
I think they did that on purpose. Just turned their jerseys.
They just pulled them to the to the right.
Yeah, just twist it. Give it a little,
a little pizzazz.
A little class. Yeah, a little class, a little pizzing.
The captains and coaches are at the 50-yard line. It looks like the coaches have now exited that, so we'll get our coin flip and then have the opening kickoff here in week 7. I do like coming down here, but it always seems to either rain or have rain in the forecast when we come down this way, doesn't it?
It does, or cold. We were down here one year, and it was really cold.
Yeah.
Hey, what's a coin flip? Is it the same as the coin toss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like some flip, some toss.
I'm just trying to make sure we're, on the tunic version here.
Yeah. It looked like Montgomery deferred.
They did.
So Bowling Green will get to choose their side, and we'll get the ball first. And we'll have the opening kickoff of this ball game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Jackson Perkins back deep for Bowling Green for the opening kickoff. As the Wildcats line up at their own 40-yard line. Mac Farrar going to kick it off. I think it was a 16 that teed it up.
I don't know. It's so hard to tell anymore with everybody doing all these fake field goals or fake kickoffs, faking an onside kick. And they're in a huddle now, which I actually kind of like.
Yeah. Now Farrar goes out to the far side. It's a big guy kicking. That's right. He's been kicking for a couple of seasons now. And that's number 66, Rylan Redditt.
Ryan Redditt.
And he puts a boot into it, and it is an onside, and somebody moved early.
Cameron Vodahosky, who jumped on the ball for Bowling Green, but there is a penalty, like you said.
So they'll have a illegal procedure, a false start, and back it up 5 yards. And
try again.
Look at that. They blew it dead.
Yeah. That's a good
We're going back a few weeks on that one.
It took me a second to catch up. Oh, yeah.
So everyone's going to have to stomp again here in the home grandstand.
That's all right. It shakes up my Snickers.
Your Snickers?
Yeah. You don't shake your Snickers up before you eat it?
I do not.
We have to try it next time. I
do freeze my peanut butter cups, and
you know, half the time I'm really just talking to talk. I don't really shake a Snickers in case somebody's wondering what I'm doing.
So they'll try it again. Read it. No one goes early this time, and they kick it to the up man, and just falling on it are the Bobcats at the 42-yard line, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10.
They don't really.
And we know Reddit has a boot. So they were trying to avoid someone, maybe Chase Buffington.
Yeah, once you get him in the open, Avery Ellison was the recovery man or the return man for Bowling Green. The ball was just kind of squib kicked right to him there at the second line. He caught it and went down right where he caught it. But, yeah, they're certainly avoiding the deep man, it looked like, because we know their kicker can't kick the ball. Kick the pig right out of it.
So the Bobcats 1st and 10 from their own 42. And McMenemy out to the far side on a little dump out, a little screen. And they'll get about 8 on 1st down.
Yeah, good start. They started trips left. Trips left with a single back, and McMenemy takes the ball and just one step back, throws it right away. I didn't see who the receiver was.
Vodahosky.
It was Cameron Vodahosky for his first reception. A good play for, 8 yards.
So 2nd and 2 from midfield for Bowling Green. After the gain of 8, they go to the ground for Buffington. He's into the secondary and finally brought down across the Montgomery 40 to about the 38, and it's a 1st down for the Bobcats and a nice first run of the night for Chase Buffington.
Yeah, about a 10-yard gain, and when he's got, we talk about this all the time, he's got a 100-mile-an-hour motor, so once he's out and running and got a gap, he's doing pretty good. Looks like there's a
flag
penalty. I don't see it.
So it's got to be a hold. I didn't see the flag either.
I didn't either.
It's right here at the 50.
Yeah, and it was right at the line of scrimmage, so that 10-yard gain for a.
No, it's not going to be
it wasn't
a hold. Encroachment. No, would have been a false start.
Well, he called encroachment, but it's not the first time we've had the wrong calls.
So instead of the big gainer to the Montgomery 38, it's now 2nd and about 7.
Yeah, so false start is what they called. But again, they didn't blow that dead.
No. They roll the clock, 11:15 to go here in the opening quarter. They put Vodahosky in motion. And there's Buffington. He's got
outside
the 1st down yardage, bouncing off the first man and taking it all the way to the 45. And that is enough for a first.
Another good gain by Chase on that 8 yards. They're just running that ball to the top side of the field. They're going left to right. If you're looking at your radio, and Chase goes off tackle, top side of the field, had a good lead block in front of him. Cameron Vodahosky picked up his guy, and 7, 8 yards later, he's got the 1st down.
They put it at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Bowling Green. Again, they put Cameron in motion. The give is to Chase again, and there's nothing there for him this time. He ran to the opposite side of the motion, and they're going to give him a couple inches.
Yeah, it did give him a little. But they had Vodahosky in motion, and what I like out of that play is with Cameron in motion like that, that might be a way for them to get him out into the flat real quick and dump the pass off. So I like the fact they came out throwing. We'll see what they continue to push here.
You can tell they've done a lot more running on this field this year.
Yeah.
In between the hashes is wore out.
Well, the no rain doesn't help either.
Yeah. had some rain today, and they keep it on the ground and a gain of a couple. I'll probably mark this at about the 48. Chase Quatham on the stop.
Who was the ball carrier?
I think that was Pasley. Gain of 2. 9.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. This is a big third down play.
Yeah, big play here for the offense and for the defense, too, for the Wildcat defense. They can hold Bowling Green here. They want to hold them here as much as they can to not give up a big play.
And flags come out again, pre-snap, and a timeout taken. Timeout taken by the Bobcats. 9:10 to go. Opening quarter, no score. Bowling Green facing a 3rd and 7 when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area teams good luck this season. For the area farmers, Service and Supply Co-op has a wide range of services to meet your agricultural needs. So stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
3rd and 7 for the Bobcats after the timeout. See if they do anything different. They were set up in a run formation prior to the timeout. Put Vanahowski in motion again. Drop back. Here's the throw. It's caught by Cameron Vanahowski.
Good move.
He makes a move, has the first down across the 35 to the 31. Nice move by Cameron Vanahowski.
Yeah, Cameron come out like we just talked about, him in motion, get him out in here into this flat real quick. He caught the ball, gained about 10 yards. But importantly there, he caught the ball, had a guy right behind him, made a move, caused that guy to miss, and picked up another 3-4 yards.
Had he been tackled there, it would have been a manageable 4th down. But the move got him the first, and we don't have to worry about a conversion. On 1st down, met at the line after a gain of 1. Chase Buffington is dropped. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Ashton Johnson on the tackle for the Wildcats. Like you said, met at the line and just nowhere to go. They're going to give him a couple.
Yeah, they gave him 1. He was met at the line and pushed forward. Eli Bartels checks out. McMenemy brings in the play from the far sideline. 10 on the play clock. 8 minutes on the first quarter clock. Down to 4. They get the snap off. And they're going to have an intentional grounding here, aren't they? Yep. McMenemy going to be flagged for intentional grounding as there was a man in his face immediately. He was hit as he threw it.
That's why it surprises me that would be intentional grounding, but it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He was within the pocket, so it meets the definition, but he was trying to throw the ball as he got hit.
Yep. And our first penalty, or our first audible penalty, as they do have the referees mic'd up here. That's a 10-yard penalty.
It is a 10-yard penalty and loss of down.
So now it's going to be 3rd.
That was first, so it's 2nd.
Okay. Now the first down was a 1-yard gain.
Oh, you're right. It
down.
Should be 3rd, yeah. You're right. I forgot about the 1-yard gain. 3rd and 20. McMenemy didn't have much of a chance on that play. He dropped back, and he was pressured from the top side of the line of scrimmage there by Owen C., the linebacker, and he tried to come back this way. Then he tried to throw the ball away, but it was too late. C was already on him at that point.
3rd and forever for Bowling Green. Fake the handoff, back to the far side. Cameron Vanahowski has room in front of him. met at the 40, and he's going to be taken back. And a flag comes in. That's going to be a late hit.
Yeah,
it's going to be a first
hit.
down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Benny on the stop, but it was who came in next. That's going to be flagged. Personal foul against the Wildcats is the indication, and Bowling Green will get a fresh set.
It was only a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 3. It wasn't even really a big game, but that late hit came in and is going to give Bowling Green, like you said, an automatic first down.
Personal foul on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. Third down.
Well, they're still going to say it's third down. They don't have the automatic first down in high school, so still third down, but now it's 3rd and
5.
2.
2 because of the gain.
Yeah. So Bowling Green has it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line of the Wildcats after the penalty. 7:05 left in the quarter. Hickerson spreads out to the near side.
Tush push?
Yeah, I doubt that. Flag comes out. I think Hickerson may have left early.
Yeah, but it's still a false start. It should be stopped.
It should.
Unless he was lined up in the neutral zone or something.
That may be it. He was so far away from the play. So this will move it back, make it a 3rd and almost 7. Yeah, that's not encroachment. That's a defensive penalty. So that puts it at the 29-yard line of the Wildcats. A lot of flags here on this opening drive both ways.
Yeah, I think that was on Hickerson. And that's the problem with the quick snap offense that Bowling Green runs. If your wide receiver doesn't get out here right away, he may not be set, and the quarterback needs to pay a little bit of attention to where his player is at in that case. And you're right, he was way over here outside this hash mark, nowhere near where the play went at all, which is designed also.
Late substitutions for the Bobcats.
Play clock's not running yet either.
No, it isn't. I think they were talking to the side judge on the far side.
White hat's coming back into place here.
Yeah. McMenemy has the play. Now he'll wind the clock. So 3rd and a long 6. Jackson Perkins up the middle. He'll get a couple. It's going to be 4th and 5. So Perkins first carry. Yeah, he got a little more. It's going to be 4th and 4 at the 26. Bobcats will go for it here. More substitutions. Murray and Hickerson back in. 6:10 left in the quarter. So this is taking half the first quarter clock.
Which may be part of the plan too, Mark, for Bowling Green.
But you got to convert this, keep it going. The give is to Buffington. He is very close to the first down. It looks like he has it from here. No signal yet. And there it is, first down Bobcats. Needed 4, he got 4.
Yeah, just 4.
So Buffington moves the chains for the Bobcats. Down to 5:40 to go in the quarter.
Bowling Green still kind of running. I liked how they came out, threw the ball out of that screen, that wide receiver screen, and then I liked Vodahosky in motion. They've not had a lot of luck trying to get back on a regular 3 or 5 step drop. But, man, when they've got players in motion, McMenemy has had the opportunity to get the ball out pretty quick.
1st and 10. It's Perkins. He didn't come out the other side, got 1. 2nd and 9. Down to 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Perkins is the only back for Bowling Green and just got the ball on a dive. Kind of subbing back in and out, like you said. Jordan Pasley coming in.
McMenemy has the play early, down to 15 on the play clock, 4:47 on the first quarter clock. 2nd and 9. And Bowling Green jumps. So they're going to be behind the sticks. End of the line. Overhouse jumped. That'll back it up. It'll be 2nd and 14. Clock stopped on the penalty, 4:39.
Overhouse a little excited to get going there. 2nd and 14 for the Bobcats.
Put Vanahowski in motion to the far side this time. Lead blocker for Buffington. He's got the penalty yardage back and maybe a yard. Now he got the 5 yards, I think, back. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Again, just the kind of the same play we've seen, Chase. He gets that ball off tackle, bounces outside a little bit more because that hole's not there in the tackle realm. 5-yard gains, which is a pretty good average. If you can run 5 yards every time, you're doing pretty good. We've not seen that really yet, but.
Moving in front of the stick there, so it's 3rd and 9 plus. Opening drive continues for Bowling Green, but it's 3rd down.
Roll out pass right here, Mark.
I believe you.
I can see it. I can feel it.
And Bowling Green has to burn a timeout. They do. 2nd timeout already on this opening drive. 3:41 to go. Opening quarter. Bobcats facing a 3rd and almost 10 from the 21-yard line when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved
Game
to
of the
last.
Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
3rd and 9 for Bowling Green from the Montgomery County 21. Bobcats fake the pitch out, hand it to Vanahowski.
Good play.
He's got the 1st down, it looks like. Inside the 15 down to the 17-yard line, and I think that's enough. It is a 1st down for Bowling Green. Another good conversion for the Bobcats. And that's a play we haven't seen.
Yeah, Mark Vanahowski was here on the near side. It's kind of a power back or the H-back. McMenemy rolls out like he's coming to our side of the field. Everybody comes with him, and then he gives the ball to Vanahowski going back on the backside on a reverse. And Cameron did a good job to make a guy miss and gain 9-10 yards.
They put Cameron in motion again. It's to Buffington this time.
Good
bounces outside, bounces back toward the hash mark and brought down. He's going to gain 5, maybe 6, and get it down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was caught right at the line of scrimmage, and just that quick little pop out, and the guy missed him and then was caught after that 5-6 yard gain.
So they put it between the 6 and 7 yard line. 2:37 to go. This is the opening drive of the ball game, and Bowling Green got it at the 40.
Yeah.
So this has taken nearly 10 minutes to get us 55 yards.
We have had
2 timeouts and
5 penalties.
Yeah. The give to the near side and clotheslined inside the 5-yard line is Buffington. And it'll be 3rd down. There is a 1st down available. It's 3rd and 2. The 1st down marker is at, what, the 2?
The 1st down marker does look like it's at the 2.
Yeah.
Maybe the 1.5.
Yeah.
Maybe the 1.
So
It's
3rd
pretty
and 2
close.
from the 4.
If the G represents the goal line, it might be the one. If it's in the right spot.
It doesn't mean gangster.
Touchdown.
Here's Buffington, and he is brought down. He's got the
might be a
first and goal for Bowling Green.
Man.
With a minute and a half to play in the first quarter.
I got to quit calling touchdown early. He went through the hole. It looked like he had it for sure. They're going to call.
Oh, they're going to call him short of the first. It's 4th and inches. Initially, the official on the far side was about a yard beyond.
I guess forward progress didn't count down this far.
So a minute and 5 to go, and it's 4th and inches, and here's where you got to get that tush push.
Yeah.
Eagles did it 4 plays in a row last night.
Oh, I hate it. It's terrible.
Yeah. On 4th down. They didn't get it. Where are they going to mark his forward progress? I think
they gave him.
Well, the defense is coming off. I don't know. They're going to say it's a turnover on downs at the 2. So Bowling Green, an 11-minute 14-second drive, 52 yards, and comes up empty.
Yep. Yeah,
wow.
It looked like he had enough for the first down.
Yeah.
But it's so difficult to tell from up here where we're at.
Yeah.
But they stopped him stopped him flat, and then drove him back 15 yards, and you didn't get a call until the very last minute. So.
And they pushed him back, 10, 15 yards?
Yes.
10 yards before the whistles went. So out of their own end zone, they'll put it on the ground. Ball's out, picked up, and that's going to be
still out. Touchdown!
Yeah, touchdown Bowling Green. Falling on it is Buffington after the second fumble, and how
touchdown,
about that? They signal it, 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. A play after turning it over on downs after an 11-minute drive. They knock it away from the running back, picked up again by Montgomery County, and then dropped again, and Buffington, Johnny on the spot to fall on it for the score. How about that?
Well, if you can't do it on offense, do it on defense, I guess.
Absolutely.
What, scoop and score? Fumble, scoop and score?
We'll call it a...
I don't know that I've ever registered that type of score.
Yeah, well, it counts as a fumble recovery for a touchdown. They'll go for 2. They go back, and the feet slipping out from under Wadahowski, and the 2-point conversion's no good. 6-0 Bowling Green on the defensive touchdown following a failed 11-minute and 14-second drive. Whew, Bowling Green will kick it back to Montgomery for the first time when we return on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Bowling Green a defensive score.
Montgomery County mark out of shotgun formation at the 2-yard line, gave the ball to their running back on a dive play. Bowling Green forced a fumble. The Montgomery County offensive lineman picked it up. Bowling Green forced another fumble, and that's when Chase Buffington jumped on that for a defensive scoop and score for a touchdown for Bowling Green.
I don't know if the second guy ever really fully had possession.
May not. Yeah, may not have.
It was probably rattling around a little bit. Hickerson will put a boot into it. 40 seconds left in the quarter, and it will stay in bounds and running off a tackle. Nice job to avoid the first man by Leif McCurdy, but he was gobbled up by the next two. And Wadahowski has a little pep in his step after that hit.
Yeah.
So the Bobcats lead 6-0. here in the opening quarter. 11 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah.
So they converted a couple of third downs, a fourth down on that drive, and then couldn't convert the last one, but score defensively next play. But they know how to eat some clock, that's for sure.
They do tonight, for sure.
Little misdirection, busting away from a man is Jackson Benny, and he'll get positive yardage out of it. Gain of about 4 on first down out to the Montgomery 30. Hickerson finally got him. They had good pursuit on Benny. They just missed on the first tackle.
Yeah, they had him in the backfield for a loss, and Benny did a good job to gain something out of nothing. Was it Tyron Oberhaus tracking him down from behind?
Down to 4 seconds. Will they run a play? Yes, they will. Roll out. And that is caught on the near side by Dallas Hans. And he's brought down at the 40. A gain of 10 and a first down. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 Bowling Green. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats when we start the second on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's the most complete building center in the area. Everyone knows that's the Bowling Green Lumber Company on Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green. Tackle that home improvement or construction job with ease with great quality products and tools from Bowling Green Lumber Company. From the foundation to the roof and everything in between, they can supply all of your building needs. Prompt, professional, and courteous service is always offered at no extra charge. In fact, while others are trying to make money, they're just trying to make friends. That's Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green, 324-5400.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Montgomery County from their own 40-yard line. The teams switch sides. 12 minutes on the clock, and this is really the first possession for the Wildcats. Their first one was a fumble on the first play in the end zone.
Yeah, they've seen some production here right away. They had a pretty good run by Benny, and then a good pass from their quarterback to Dallas. So
Dallas Hans on that reception, yeah.
See if they're willing to keep pushing it out.
Both teams with a Dallas on their roster. On the near side, it's Adrian Combs, and he's going to be right near midfield and the marker. I think he's got enough. Yeah, they're going to mark him just shy of the first, so it's going to be 2nd and inches. Right at midfield.
Chase Buffington on the tackle for Bowling Green did a pretty good job to get off of the block that was on him to make the tackle.
They go on the ground and have the first, and that's going to be another 10-yard gain. This time by Quatham. Mason Murray finally stopped him, but into Bobcat territory, and there is a Bowling Green player down after the play. 11:29 to go. Bobcats lead 6-0. Injury timeout. We'll take one here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Watson 1838 in Pittsfield brings timeless flavor and local warmth to Pike County. From locally loved steak nights to your favorite comfort foods. Come by Wednesday through Saturday for lunch or dinner and taste the tradition. Watson 1838 on the square in Pittsfield.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The injured Bobcat was Eli Bartels, and he walked off under his own power.
Maybe a stinger or knocked his breath out of him or something.
So at the 40-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Montgomery County, and they're moving the ball efficiently 10-yard clips.
Yes, so far pretty effectively for Montgomery County.
They keep it on the ground with Quatham. And he's into the secondary again. Another 10-yard gain. And another first down for Montgomery County.
That's why I think out of shotgun, we've seen under center for so long out of Bowling Green, but out of shotgun, Quatham has got the ball, and he's at the line of scrimmage at nearly full speed already. And that's difficult for linebackers to adjust and catch up to fill holes.
They only gave him 9.5, so second and inches.
That's crazy. He was well past the 30.
So it's on second and inches, they'll get the first down. Quatham again, and he's got another about 9 yards.
Yeah, that's averaging pretty good for Quatham on 3 carries.
Now moves these sticks again, puts it at the Bobcat 21.
About 30 yards on 3 carries for him already.
He's a good back, and no wonder they're not running it or passing it 55 times anymore.
Yeah, well, I run out of spots when they do that.
Yeah. 10:25 to go in the half. Man in motion. They keep it on the ground. They use that motion man as a lead blocker and brought down after a gain of 3, maybe 4. It's going to be 4.
20.
That was Leif McCurdy, yeah. Oberhaus on the stop. 2nd and 6 after the gain of 4. 6-0 Bobcats. They only scored a defensive touchdown as Chase Buffington fell on a fumble in the end zone.
Wildcats in the red zone now.
On 2nd and 6, high snap. They give it back to Leif, and he's going to lose yardage on this one. Tackled back at the 18. They may only give him a loss of 1, but it's going to be 3rd and 7 now.
Christopher Ike on the tackle.
As Combs brings the play in from the sideline. I'd look for Quatham again here.
I would too.
Well, he kind of spreads out as a tight end almost. Quarterback keeper.
Good
First
cut.
down, and he is going to take it all the way inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal. On the run by Adrian Combs. 1st and goal, Montgomery County, as they try and tie this game in the 2nd quarter.
12-yard gain, maybe?
Right around there. 1st and goal from the 4. Looking, and it's down to the 1. He stretched it out. That was Adrian Combs again. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Did a good job from shotgun formation, just the quarterback keeper, not even really draw, a designed dive play by the quarterback. Bowling Green almost tackled him into the end zone.
Yeah, he's going to be outside the zone this time.
Him again.
He rolled off the side. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
And it's certainly a designed dive play because the ball is snapped and he is running forward to catch the snap. But there's a lot of bodies on this shotgun goal line formation, if you will, because he doesn't have a running back or a receiver anywhere. It's just everybody on the line of scrimmage.
You can't fit a piece of paper between the nose of that football and the goal line.
No, I don't think so either.
3rd and goal from 1 inch out. Maybe a centimeter.
Yeah.
As Combs brings the play in, we all know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
7:25 to go.
Straight ahead on go.
And they ran out of time, have to burn a timeout. Oh, Bowling Green called the timeout? No. Okay,
Yeah,
he turned the wrong way.
Yeah.
Timeout, Montgomery County, 7:23 to go. It's 6-0 Bowling Green, and it'll be 3rd and goal from an inch out when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating,
brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
After the timeout, 3rd and goal from an inch out. And inside handoff, he didn't get it. It's going to be 4th and goal. Now they're saying, they were trying to help the call a little bit. Ellis, the ball carrier that time, 4th and goal.
What number is Ellis? Number 40, is that right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, there might be a 40. They may have switched numbers on us. .648 to play. Okay.
Cody Ellis, 50.
I think it was Jace Ellis, though.
Okay, gosh.
All right, 4th and goal. And they got it this time. Touchdown, Montgomery County. 6:32 to go in the second quarter. A couple more seconds wound off while they were waiting for the call. 6:28, 6-6 our score here in quarter number 2.
Who scored?
It was the quarterback.
Number 12.
Adrian Combs. And Bowling Green will have to stop the conversion attempt to keep this game tied. And they're going to have to be a lot quicker on their second drive.
Yes.
If they want a halftime lead.
Pass.
Yep. In trouble. Reverses. He's got a lot of daylight in front of him. He's going to score.
Good block by the quarterback.
Yep. 2-point conversion. Good. Jackson Benny got the handoff, was going to throw a fullback pass. It wasn't there. He reversed field, probably ran about 40 yards, and gets the 2-point conversion to make it 8-6 Montgomery County. 6:28 to go in the first half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Well, the touchdown train was about a minute and a half late, but it beat the kickoff, so I guess all's well that ends well.
Close enough.
It's like Houston with the home run train.
Like as in Houston, we have a problem?
No, like the Houston Astros. They've got the train that goes across the back wall of the stadium.
Yeah.
See, Montgomery has the same thing here for touchdowns.
Except it's in front of the stadium and on the other side of the highway.
Yeah, it's right in our periphery.
Right in our periphery.
So Montgomery kicks off. Again, it's a squibber. Good high bounce. Fumbled just a tad. A Bowling Green helmet. Oh, there's a fight going on.
Still rolling.
No flags. Wow. Dallas Henderson, his helmet flew, and then a Montgomery County player stayed on top of him, was knocked off. Was that Perkins that came in and knocked him off?
I couldn't see who it was. I thought it was Hickerson, honestly.
Well, whoever it was stopped at the exact right time to not draw a 15-yard flag.
When it all happened right here in front of the line judge, and he didn't even attempt to throw a flag, so he must not have thought it was too bad.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats after the return by Potter. Dylan Potter had a little trouble with it, but ended up with about a 6-7 yard return. Pressure ball's out. Ball's out still, and Montgomery falls on it. Falling on it was number 50, Colby Ellis. There's your Colby Ellis highlight.
There he is, number 50.
And Montgomery has it back with 6:13 to go in the half, already up by 2 points. And that was just a little trouble on the snap.
Yeah, McMenemy was under center and took the snap, and as he started his step back, he started it without the ball and tried to get on it, and the ball was right at the feet of the lineman, so it got kicked all over, and it's very difficult to get a hold of at that point.
Yeah, that ball ended up where only Montgomery County could fall on it. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Here's Quatham back to work. He was averaging about 9.5 yards a run, and he gets 2 this time. 2nd and 8.
He's number
5:50 to go here in the half. Very quick moving first half.
Yes, it is. Of course, the whole first possession for the Bobcats was almost the whole first quarter.
All but 46 seconds of it. On 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. Passes have been few and far between. He'll get about 3 more, maybe 4 more. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Quatham again for the Wildcats. Has it at the 31-yard line. Henderson stopped him.
Quatham is in his running back position next to the quarterback out of shotgun, and right now he's just getting that ball on the dive play. Bowling Green actually has a defensive lineman that's getting into the backfield, but he's almost missing the ball carrier trying to get to the quarterback because the ball's past him by the time he looks up.
On 3rd and 4. High snap, quarterback keeps it. That's Combs, and he is going to be very close, short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Bobcats need a stop on this play. You can't sell out on the run, though. That's where Bowling Green's been burned this season.
Looks like quarterback is here on the sideline, and their kicker went in. Nope, there he goes. He's going back out now to call the play.
4th and 1. 4 minutes to go in the half. This might be the biggest play of the half.
Yeah, it could be for either team, really.
They keep it on the ground, and he's got the first. Falls forward to the 15-yard line, and a nice conversion on that dive to the near side, McCurdy.
Yeah, same play we see, but just with McCurdy this time from that deep back next to the quarterback on a dive. Just an easy 2-yard gain for him for the first down for the Wildcats.
And if you're Montgomery County, I think at this point, you got to keep it on the ground, try and score as the half expires.
I agree.
Because you get the ball to start the second half.
We'll run the clock out here and then go up by 3 in the beginning of the third quarter.
Pitch out to the far side. It's McCurdy. I think that was going to be a pass, and he's going to lose 6-7 yards. They'll give him forward progress, so it'll be a loss of 4. 2nd and 14.
I think you're right. It looked like he was pulling that up to throw it, but he had too many Bobcats in front of him, and then it looked like Chase Buffington and a couple of the other DBs kind of helped seal that loss for only 3, they're saying.
2:55 to go in the half. 20 on the play clock.
That's a pretty generous forward
progress.
progress.
Yeah, it is. I don't think he ever got that far up.
Well, he was running sideways the whole way, so it.
I'll put a man in motion this time. Fake the handoff to him.
Good throw.
Pass completed, and that's to number 4, Jackson Benny, and he'll get that yardage back plus about 6 more, gain of 10 on the play.
Yeah, Bowling Green did not have a safety really at all on that play. I think that was a great throw on just a slant from the top side wide receiver. The DB was nowhere near, but made a good open field tackle to prevent that from being a touchdown.
Yeah, they closed on him pretty quickly. So it's 3rd and 4 for Montgomery County inside the Bobcat 20. Roll out.
Right in the middle.
He's going to put it down and take it inside the 15 to the 14. That's enough for the first. And he went out of bounds. Mason Murray on the stop after the first down run by Adrian Combs. He needed 4, he got 5.
If Combs would have looked up, he had a slot receiver running down the middle of the field that didn't have a Bobcat around him for 10 yards. He gained the first down, which is great, but boy, he'd have gained a whole lot more if he'd have just looked up at that little wide receiver that he had wide open at the hash mark.
It didn't stop the clock. It's down to a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 14. He's going to throw to the far side. 50-50 ball and a touchdown. Hauled in on the far side. Is that Wyatt March, the senior wide receiver, pulls it in for the touchdown. That's number 18. And Montgomery County extends their lead with 1:19 to go to 14-6. And the conversion still to come.
Just like you said, a jump ball. Throw that ball out there 15 yards out. Let your tall guy go get it.
Perkins did everything he could, but he was just a foot and a half shorter. Going to keep it on the ground. Now a pitch out. I think that was a forward pass, but it's in for the 2-point conversion, and it's 16-6. A 10-point Montgomery County lead. 1:19 to go in the second quarter. This is Week 7 action on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Center Locker Service has served thousands of satisfied customers throughout Missouri and surrounding states for over 60 years, specializing in custom beef, pork, and deer processing. Center Locker Service invites you to fill up your freezer this year with quality meats like steaks, chops, bacon, ham, ribs, sausage, roast, and more at Center Locker Service, 107 South Public in Center.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
1:19 to go in the second quarter. 16-6 Montgomery County leads. A couple of touchdowns and a 2-point conversion after Bowling Green took nearly the entire first quarter on their opening drive. Were stopped on 4th down from inside the 2. And on Montgomery County's first offensive play, they fumbled in the end zone, and Chase Buffington fell on it to give the Bobcats the lead. But after that, 2 touchdowns in the last 8-9 minutes.
Yeah, really, that last pass was a really good jump ball to let your guy go get it.
Again, a squibber. Picked up again on the near side by Dylan Potter. He takes it across the 40, still on his feet, out to the 43-yard line. So Bowling Green has 1:11 to work with.
Still a chance to get a score here. And I think
you'd like to have some of those the timeouts back from the first drive.
Well, and I think from an offensive standpoint here, you certainly want to score, right? Because you know that you go in at halftime and turn around and give the ball back to the Wildcats right away. So you don't want to go down 3 scores. You want to get this back here pretty quickly if you can.
1:11. You got to take it 57 yards. Bowling Green's first drive started at their own 40 and took 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Far side, here's Vanahowski on that little dump-off pass, and he'll get about 9 across midfield to the 49 of the Wildcats.
Yeah, and I like that little screen pass from them. If you're getting 9 yards at a shot there on Cameron Vanahowski, and we've seen him be a playmaker, give him the ball more. Let him make them come up and cover him.
2nd and 1. They give it to Buffington. Forward progress is going to be very close to the first down. It was a long one, and they're going to mark him. Nope, they gave him the first. He needed one. He got exactly one. 42 seconds to go. The clock will start as they reset the chains on the far side.
I'd like to see Bowling Green be a little more aggressive here on the ball. Now what are they doing?
I'm not sure.
They're calling it not a first down now.
They are. So 2nd and inches. How can you have a measurement if you already moved the chains? Am I right?
Well, there is a clip on the. There is, unless they moved the clip.
They moved everything.
They did move everything. You're absolutely correct.
All right, so 3rd and a couple of inches, and it's caught on the far side by Hickerson. Hickerson fights through that tackle and gets across the 40 of the Wildcats, but we're down to 28 seconds. First down and 10 for Bowling Green.
Well, and good for Hickerson. Caught the ball and then made something, made a little more out of that. Burned a little bit of time off the clock, but I thought the clock stopped for the first down, but they're still running the clock.
Yeah. Bowling Green only has one timeout.
I think I would argue this if I were Cody.
McMenemy, far side, in coverage. Is that caught? It is caught. That's Buffington, and they're calling it a catch on the far sideline. 7 seconds to go. It'll be another first down for Bowling Green, and it's at the 10-yard line.
35 yards.
Just what a catch by Buffington, and way to stay in bounds.
Throw it up and let him go get it.
7 seconds.
I think Coach Spiegel should be out talking right now.
Yeah, there's the timeout. And it's taken by Montgomery County. They have one left. 7 seconds to go. 16-6. First and goal from the 10 for the Bobcats when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
McMenemy back to throw after the timeout, puts it to the end zone, and it is intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone. Who was there? Number 7, I think that's Isaac Hinkle. And Bowling Green turns it over. It's a touchback. Hinkle, and that's it for the half. Time expired. So we played 2 quarters, and the Wildcats lead the Bobcats by 10. 16-6 our score. Fun first half, quick first half here at Montgomery County. And halftime is next on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up. And find scores and more anytime on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank & Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank & Trust app today. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
2 quarters in the books here from Montgomery County High School, and the Bobcats trail the Montgomery County Wildcats 16-6. Mark Rowan and Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth, and what a fun first half of football between these two teams.
Yeah, it seems like you talk about it being a quick football game so far, and it does seem like it's been very quick. But Bowling Green worked really hard in that first quarter to get the ball all the way down the field, taking all but the last 46 seconds of that first quarter to only score defensively, like drive down, turnover on downs, and then defensively get a fumble recovery in the end zone. But we've seen the Wildcats come out and do a much different football game than what we've seen them do. Like, we've not watched them run the ball a lot, and they're really throwing the ball a ton for us tonight. Or running the ball a ton, not
Absolutely,
throwing.
Yeah. And some creative offense. I liked the little fake pitch and then give to Wadahowski.
Yeah,
And Montgomery County's doing some new things. Under Coach Matt Smith, they're not throwing it every single play and taking an hour and a half for the first half. This was a 55-minute first half. Quatham was very good, and they mixed it up. Combs had some good runs as well.
Yeah, Quatham was very good, and their quarterback Combs was doing pretty good too from his quarterback position on the runs that he had. So we've got, he's got 6 runs in the half already, Mark, for 30 yards. So him and Quatham are both in the 30-plus yard range together.
Fun first half. We'll go through the full scoring and more as we go along here. Checking some scores from around the area. Wright City leading Van Far 13-12. That's a second quarter score, so very tight game there. Winfield and St. Charles West don't have a score to report on that one since the first. Monroe City leading in the second quarter over the Benton Cardinals from St. Joe, 22-6. It's North Callaway in the second quarter leading Mark Twain 16-0. Pleasant Plains leading Pittsfield 13-0 in the first. So that's we'll get an update on that one here shortly. Don't have an update on the Pleasant Hill Western Griggsville Perry game. They're playing against North Green. And still need an update on that Calhoun Carrollton score. QND is leading Jacksonville. That was in the first 7-0. No score to report on the Hannibal Moberly game. We'll try and get you that one. And it's Salisbury leading Louisiana 32-0 at last check. So quite a bit of football. Palmyra leading Clark County 38-12. Camp Point Central leading Route of Jacksonville 24-0. And that's, I think, all we got right now, as some of these games are still in progress in the second quarter. 16-6 our score here. Montgomery County leading Bowling Green after 2. More of the halftime report coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families, court or track, Heart Care Chiropractic.
From fresh brewed coffee to fizzy Lotus energy concoctions and dirty sodas, they've got the flavors to keep you going. Pure Ambition Coffee Company, sip happy, live energized.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
About 12 and a half minutes to go before we start the third quarter of this ball game. They did a full dance number, multi-song with the Palm Squad. Now a full halftime from the marching band and flags. They're going to make up the time they saved in the first half here at halftime, I think.
Yeah, you think so.
So still about 15 minutes to go before we start quarter number 3. 16-6 Montgomery County. And why don't you take us through some of those first half numbers?
Sure. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they started off, like you said, with that, almost 12-minute drive in the first quarter. But Bowling Green ended up scoring first defensively on a scoop and score in the end zone. Bowling Green is currently led by Chase Buffington in the running game with 10 carries and 29 yards. Cameron Vodahosky has got 1 run for 10 yards. And then Perkins has got 2 runs for 4 yards. McMenemy is 6 for 7 for 73 yards already in this game. He does have 1 interception. Going over to the Montgomery County Wildcats side.
That was as time expired.
It was as time expired, yes, that's correct. The Wildcats, their quarterback is currently carrying the ball the majority of the time, Adrian Combs. He's got 6 carries for 31 yards, so he's averaging 5 yards. Quatham, right, is their number 3.
Yep.
Quatham has got 5 carries for 35 yards, averaging 7. Combs is 3 for 3 for 38 yards and a touchdown. The scoring drive so far in this football game was Bowling Green scored with 40 seconds left in the first quarter on a fumble score by Chase Buffington. The 2-point conversion was no good, making the score 6-0. Then Montgomery County scored with 6:28 in the second on a 1-yard run by Combs. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 6-8. Montgomery County scored again with 1:19 left in the second on a 15-yard pass from Combs to Wyatt March. The 2-point conversion was good, and that makes our score currently 6-16.
And our third concert here at halftime. We had the dance number, we had the band, and now we've got the chamber singers going. We do have some updates on the Calhoun Carrollton game. The Warriors lead the Hawks 13-0 in the second quarter of that ball game. Pleasant Plains now leading Pittsfield 21-0. Hannibal leading Moberly 20-0, and Pleasant Hill leading North Green 16-0.
Oh.
The score in the second quarter there. I think those are the only updates we've had since we last checked. So Central now leading Route 32-0. I don't know if we had that update earlier. 16-6 our score here. Montgomery County is leading Bowling Green. More of the halftime report coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starring Lemon Lime. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
2 quarters in the books here at Montgomery County, and what are we doing now?
They're raising funds.
Okay.
And they're taking those funds and then dividing them amongst local fire departments here for all that they make. And then these are representatives from the fire departments in the area.
There you go. About 6.5 minutes before they put the 3 minutes on here. But let's talk about the first half of this ball game a little bit. One of my keys to the game, Chris, was don't give up the big play. Bowling Green hasn't given up the big play, but they've given up a bunch of 10-yard plays.
Yes, yeah, you're right. The biggest play of the night that they've given up has been that 15-yard touchdown pass, and that's something that we've seen Bowling Green be pretty terrible at, to be honest, is giving up the big play. So you're right. They've done well of giving up those 20-plus yard plays, but like you said, the 10-yard plays at a time is just eating them up, because I'll add up their totals here before the game is over, but 10 yards at a time really doesn't take a whole lot of plays to get 100 yards.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the Bobcats came out with a really good game plan. It was a short field. They got the opening kickoff at like their 40-yard line and took an entire quarter off the clock. Yeah. Didn't end up scoring, but scored a play later defensively. But it was a really good play in a 0-0 game or with a 6-0 lead. They just never got a chance to really implement it before falling behind by 2.
Well, and we talk about Bowling Green mixing it up and changing it and being different, right? And they're not big plays, but their bigger plays came from Cameron Vadahosky tonight, catching the ball in plays that we've not really seen them run before, where, him and the screen pass and slinging it out. That's what I think Bowling Green is going to have to do in the position that they're in. this year in the conference in football. Everybody expects them to come out and run the ball, smash mouth Ironman football, just run the ball down your throat. And Chase Buffington, who has really had a pretty fantastic season so far, but man, he just gets beat up in the middle of the field all the time. Cameron Vodahosky does a really good job in motion and get him out here into the flat and get him the ball. And then he does a heck of a job running and making plays. So I think that's what Coach Spiegel and Coach Pitcher have to do here is just continue to spread the ball out and be a little different.
And Bowling Green should get some running back depth or some help back pretty soon. I think Gary is close to returning, Gary Welch.
I talked to Bill on the way in, and to be honest, I didn't ask where he was at and how he was doing. We talked about Gary, but I didn't ask when the return was. But I don't know what that shoulder injury was. It was a little bit of an odd injury. And Bill told me at the time that they just had to get that shoulder kind of not rolled back into position, but its muscles kind of had to get back holding it like it was supposed to, and then he would be back. So I hope he's not down on himself, and I hope he's working hard and looking forward to coming back because the football team certainly needs him.
Yeah, and we'll see if that changes his role any as he continues to strengthen that shoulder.
Well, and they need him in the defensive position too. That's where he's had such an impact over the last couple of years is on defense, and that's I don't not like him as a running back, but I really like how he's not afraid to go hit people on defense.
Absolutely. I don't think they're going to put 3 more minutes on the clock, but Bowling Green hasn't returned. Montgomery County is now already warming up, so we'll see. The referees are back on the field as well, so I think 3 minutes is going to be 3 minutes.
Maybe. Well, not if the Bobcats are out.
Exactly. 16-6 is our score after 2. Montgomery County will have the ball to start the second half, whenever that might start, here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC 90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms can deliver. They also have reloading equipment, suppressors, and so much more. Veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
So with 47 seconds left on the halftime clock, Bowling Green finally comes through the gate and comes on the field. So I'm guessing we'll have 3 minutes before they kick off the second half. Some scoring updates. North Callaway in the second quarter leading Mark Twain 30-0. Salisbury leading Louisiana 59-0. That game is at the half. The Quincy Blue Devils leading Galesburg 29-8. That's still in the second quarter. Fort Zumwalt West leading Troy Buchanan 7-0. Camp Point Central leading Route 32-0 in the second quarter. This is a crazy score. Palmyra leading Clark County 38-24 in the second quarter. That is a lot of points combined for a first half between two teams.
That is a lot of points.
And only a 14-point difference. It's QND leading Jacksonville 7-0.
In the second quarter.
In the second quarter, yeah. Pleasant Hill leading North Green 16-0. Hannibal at the half leads Moberly 20-0. Pleasant Plains leads Pittsfield 21-0 in the second quarter. It's Calhoun over Carrollton 13-0. Monroe City leading at the half over in St. Joe against the Benton Cardinals 28-6. And the last update is still the most current update. Wright City leading Van Far by a point at Van Far High School 13-12 the score there in the second quarter. We'll take one final break, come back with second half action. It's the Montgomery County Wildcats leading the Bowling Green Bobcats 16-6 heading to the third quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Are you a farmer looking to grow your operation? At Home Bank, we've got you covered. Whether you're planting for the season, upgrading machinery, or expanding your farm, we offer flexible loan options with competitive rates so you can focus on what matters most, growing your farm and your future. Visit us at myhomebank.bank or stop by and see me, Haley Weibel, at our Bowling Green location. Your farm's future starts with Home Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Teams coming back on the field, getting ready for our second half kickoff here from Montgomery County High School. Mark Cronick, Chris Grody back in, well, we're not in the broadcast booth. We're in the top row. Best seats in the house.
Best seats in the house, unless it's cold or raining.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and, normally we got a tent.
That was my Bob Euchre tribute.
Somebody
waited until week 7.
Bobby, what do you keep bringing up football or baseball stuff for? It's football season, Mark.
I know, but Bob Euchre's no longer with us.
Well,
and he did the Miller Lite commercials
neither is John Madden.
With
boom, bang,
yeah.
zip.
I did tributes to him years ago. Been at this a while.
I know you have been.
16-6 our score. It'll be Bowling Green kicking off to Montgomery County, and we'll see if they come out with any trickery here to start the second half. Down 2 scores, I think this would be a prime spot for an onside kick.
Yeah, I think so too. Of course, right, is the juice worth the squeeze, as is said, right? Do you want to give the ball up, give up field position on an attempt to get the ball? If you get it, it's great. If you don't, you're giving Montgomery County a pretty short field, and they've already proven they can score.
The way that kickoffs have gone this season, you're giving up 10 yards.
And it looks like – that's true. That's a good point. You got a good point. And it looks like Montgomery County's ready for it anyways.
Yep, and they'll kick it, quote-unquote, deep to the 29-yard line across the 30. Makes a move and brought down. After a short gain, the return man is Leif McCurdy, the junior, and Pasley put him down. And that's where Montgomery County will take over at their own 33-yard line, or 38-yard line, sorry. 1st and 10 with a 10-point lead.
Somebody just texted me, my wife just texted me. He said the Cubs are still playing, so stop. So,
there you go.
Yeah. It's still football season. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, it's hockey season now, bud.
Not till football season's over.
You treat football the same way I treat hockey.
That's true.
Baseball season doesn't start until the ice comes up. And on the near side, breaking a tackle is Mac Farrar, and he's finally run out of bounds in Bobcat territory. That's going to be inside the 25-yard line. They're going to put it right out at the 25. Finally run out by Christopher Ike.
Yeah, Christopher Ike saved the touchdown for the Bobcats there. What number is Farrar?
Mac Farrar is number 16.
Oh, there he is.
Both teams have a Mac. Both teams have a Dallas. Isn't that weird? And that one brought down quickly by Tyron Oberhaus. Gain of 1 on the play. Pasley also in there on the stop. 11:35 to go, and be second and almost 9 from the 23-yard line. Montgomery County making quick work of this opening drive.
Yeah.
Keep it on the ground. Sidestepping a man into the secondary and finally brought down at the 10-yard line. That was Chase Quatham on the run, and we've got an injured Bobcat on the field with 11:14 to go. We'll take an injury timeout. 16-6, Montgomery County leads. It'll be 1st and 10 from just outside the 10 when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The injured Bobcat was Tyron Oberhaus. It looked like just a cramp. He walked off under his own power. So 1st and 10 from outside the 10. So there is it's not 1st and goal, but Quatham's going to take it in. Touchdown, Montgomery County. Chase Quatham, the senior, extends the lead to 22-6 in favor of the Montgomery County Wildcats. 10-yard run with 10:59 to go in the 3rd quarter.
And he made 3 Bobcats miss. Just not really big jukes, but just weaving in and out for a pretty easy 10-yard touchdown run.
So Quatham scores on the opening drive, takes a minute 1 here in the 3rd quarter. They took it, 62 yards?
Yes.
They'll go for 2. Put a man in motion. Quarterback's going to try and run it toward the pylon, and he's in. 2-point conversion good for Adrian Combs. Increase the lead 24-6. Montgomery County, 10:59 to go in the 3rd on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Impressive opening drive, and just what we hoped wouldn't happen. Montgomery County doubles up, ends the first half, and starts the second half with scores.
Yeah, we talked about giving up the big play. They had that big 35-yard pass play, 40-yard pass play, and then it was just a couple little run plays after that, capped off by the 10-yard run by Quatham.
And the stomping starts again. Rylan Redditt to kick off. And it's a squibber and almost trouble. Hickerson falls on it after it knocked off a Mason Murray. And the Bobcats will have it at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, just an onside kick, and like you said, the first Bobcat couldn't hang on to it, but Bennett did a good job to get on it and make sure that they got the ball back.
24-6, Montgomery County. Is this where I put it? Is this where yeah, that's where I put it. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to move it again. Okay. Having a little trouble spotting the ball. Bobcats take it. And out of a I formation, they put Vanahowski in motion. Rollout. McMenemy has Vanahowski on the far side, and he's brought down after a gain of 8. Good motion play, and gain of 7 on 1st down.
Yeah, another just easy little Cameron is just running an out route from his position, and they're doing a good job to get the ball. They're gaining decent yards every time they do it. 8 yards, 10 yards, 3 yards, 9 yards. They need to kind of keep stretching this to get these other teams to back off of their run play, and that's going to open up their run play.
I ended up only giving him 6, so 2nd and 4. Put it on the ground for Buffington, and he's got very close to 1st down yardage. Looks like he has enough.
It's going to be close for sure. Dive play for Chase Buffington to 1st down. Good call.
2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter.
They go right back to the dive play for Chase, and that causes those completions cause your linebackers to spread out a little bit more and back off the ball, and that gives Chase just a little bit more room to gain those 5-6 yard runs.
9:40 to play. 12 on the play clock as they get to the line. Again, put Vanahowski in motion. It's to Buffington this time. He's got 5 yards, it looks like, on 1st down.
Yeah, pretty easy. Just on a fullback, not a fullback dive, but just a halfback dive behind his fullback, Jordan Pasley. Like you said, 5 yards, pretty easy.
They're only going to give him 4. Like they moved back from where he was initially down. So 2nd and 6. 3 minutes gone here in the 3rd. Bobcats trailing 24-6. So they need a score here. Cannot fall further behind. Buffington very close to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. McCurdy on the stop for the Wildcats. And again, there are some Wildcats underneath these bleachers. There are 2 baby kitties that when I first got here, I was bringing the table up. There were 2 baby kitties on the bleachers. When they saw me, they scurried underneath. And I got pictures.
So you literally mean wild space cats.
Yeah, some feral cats, yeah.
I got you.
3rd and 3, 8 minutes to go. Pitch out to Perkins. Flags come out. I think it's going to be a hold. I'm not sure. I don't think there was anything out where she threw that flag.
Can't really be any worse than the play they just ran.
Yeah. It was a loss of, 3 on the play. I'm not sure what he called.
He's not.
Yeah.
See what coach wanted to do. Here comes the call now.
He's trying to get his mic to work. An illegal formation penalty. Yeah, they declined. It'll be 4th and 7.
So it's a loss of about 3.
So big play here for the Bobcats. From the Montgomery 40, 7:55 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 scores, big play, and they're in like a bunch formation.
Mm-hmm. They put Vanahowski in motion to the near side this time. McMenemy puts it up near side, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted by Isaac Hinkle, and the receiver ended up knocking him down. Chase Buffington turned into a cornerback.
Yeah, Chase did just trying to get the ball and get a hand on the ball. It was thrown up a little behind him, but just trying to get a hand on the ball. It looked like he ran into the Wildcat, and the Wildcat run into another defender. I mean, they take over. Montgomery takes over anyways there on a turnover on downs.
The interception actually would have been better off for the Bobcats.
Yep.
Would have been better field position defensively. So a turnover on downs. Second time Bowling Green's turned it over on downs in this ball game.
Bowling Green's drive has ended in a turnover on downs, a fumble, an interception, and a turnover on downs.
We'll sling out pass to the near side. Makes a move, and he's gone.
Yep.
This is going to turn into a huge touchdown for Mac Farrar, and he is into the house. 7:23 to go. Touchdown, Montgomery County.
60 yards.
And that extends the lead to 30-6 for the Wildcats. 7:21 to go in the third quarter, and Bowling Green just got beat on the near sideline.
Well, they basically ran a little, not really a comeback route, but just a short route, and he had a lead blocker that was kind of cut off the one Bowling Green defender, and the other Bobcat DB couldn't make the play on Farrar, and 60 yards later, he's got 6 points.
Yeah, he passed the last Bobcat, 10 yards off the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, probably.
And he was gone. 30-6, they'll go for two. From the shotgun, they put a man in motion. They'll go back to the far side, that's Benny. Bowling Green had it stopped, comes back to the middle as Combs tries to get around a man, and not gonna happen. Nice job getting a hold of the jersey of Combs by Dallas Henderson, and he wasn't gonna let him go.
He was not.
2-point conversion, no good. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. It's now 30-6. Montgomery County leading on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Wood Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up on all your favorites. Pork burgers, brats, steaks, and more. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The last time we were here, because we played at Bowling Green last season, wasn't that the year that we had, 100 points scored in the game?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a long night.
That was a long, good night. That's right. So
this time, not quite as fun for Bowling Green, but Montgomery County's had a good night offensively.
They have, and it's been all Montgomery County since 6:28 left in the second quarter. They scored 4 scores since then, unanswered at all by Bowling Green.
And Bowling Green's only touchdown has been a defensive score. And the 2-point conversion was no good.
Yeah, both times what Bowling Green has kind of pewtered out there in the inside the red zone. Interception to end the first half and a turnover on downs at the 1-yard line.
And the kick goes deep this time to the near side, fielded by Dylan Potter. Makes a move, gets across the 30, on his feet out to the 34-yard line. Nice return by Potter on the first deep kick we've seen tonight.
Yeah, good return. Bowling Green takes over pretty decent field position. I thought that was my phone, but maybe I didn't even
I think that was over the. I think that was over the loudspeaker.
Maybe that's why it sounded so loud.
Yeah, I think that was a sound effect.
I'm trying to talk and looking all over for a phone. I was like, whoa.
7:14 left in the third quarter. Bobcats need a long, sustained drive here just to kind of quash the momentum. The back judge looks like he's pulled a hamstring. He's wrapped up and limping badly.
They called a timeout for him.
Yeah. I think the ref might be kicking him out of the game, telling him to get off.
He is limping bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. How about you switch with the side judge or something there, bud? Yeah.
Well, he's wrapped up even.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he'll go back to the trainer. Ref says we got this. Yep, he's gone to the Montgomery County bench, and the trainer has gone for more tool. Nope. Oh, his assistant's going to get the bag. On first down, here's Wadahowski across the 40 to the Bowling Green 42. Just a little dive forward and got himself about 7. That's 3.
That's what? That's 3 what?
The PA announcer said 4.
Oh, okay. I'd like to see, again, people have to be tired of hearing me say this, but Bowling Green just I formation, bunch formation.
I like what they've done with Wadahowski in the pass game tonight.
Too.
And not much there. Got about a yard on second down and 3. That was Wadahowski.
Yep, had him in the fullback position both times there. Ran the ball and got 7, and then got another yard here on a dive out of the fullback position.
O&C about got ripped out of his jersey. He had both the pads flapping on the way back to the Montgomery County sideline.
It's a flex.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Midway point of the third quarter. 3rd and a short 2. Not exactly 2. How about that?
I think it's pretty close.
Yeah. 5:50 to play now. The clock runs. Rollout, McMenemy puts it in the air. It's caught by Wadahowski on the far side, and he's knocked out of bounds across midfield. It'll be a first down for the Bobcats into Montgomery County territory at the 47-yard line.
How many yards?
About 10.
About 10, and I don't.
So went from 47 to 47.
So I mean, it's been McMenemy to Wadahowski almost all night tonight, minus the Hickerson catch, but. I mean, they're almost all double digits. I don't know why they don't just continue to do this until Montgomery County stops them.
Yeah. Back to the ground, Buffington. Nothing there. They'll give them forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
14 carries for Chase tonight so far. The next carry behind him, number-wise, is Perkins and Wadahowski, both with 3.
McMenemy with the play from the sideline. 15 on the play clock. I formation. 1 receiver to each side. McMenemy passing.
Like it.
He's got Hickerson on the far side, and he stretches forward, close to a first down.
I mean, that play has been open almost all night, and I don't know why Bowling Green just doesn't keep. Was that 8 yards? 9? I mean,
give him 8.
Montgomery.
No, 9.
Montgomery County is playing so far off on their DBs, and Bennett and Wadahowski both are good enough to make pretty quick gains, if not break something big, and just make them stop that play and then go back to the run, and you're going to see Chase Buffington, I guarantee you, with a big run after that.
Hickerson on the far side. It's Murray on the near side. They go up the gut on the ground and convert the first down to the Montgomery County 35-yard line.
Yeah, not a big run, probably a 4-yard gain for Chase, but these pass plays like we talk about again cause your defense to adjust, and that makes it a little bit easier on your running backs. And I would love to see Bowling Green just keep pushing this issue right here, get down into the red zone and score.
That 2 or 3 catches now for Hickerson.
That is 2 that I have for him.
Okay. It just seems like he's been targeted more tonight than he has in any game this season.
It has been.
They put Wadahowski in motion. McMenemy rolls out to his offside. Nice catch, one-handed by Wadahowski.
Great catch.
He's going to end up losing yardage on the catch, though. It's going to be second, and now they'll give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. But that's highlight reel, the grab.
Well, and yeah, one-handed, reaches up one hand and pulls it down. But what's so highlight about it is it was with 3 Wildcats on him. So now is where McMenemy needs to realize that that's happening and look to the center of the field, because now Montgomery County is drifting to Wadahosky. Now find your second guy. You got Reeds. Find that second guy in your progression, and that guy may be wide open.
Yeah, you got Hickerson, you got Murray. Wadahosky in motion. The give is to Perkins, and he's tripped up after a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 9. This is where Bowling Green has started to stall in each of their drives tonight.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job for the first couple series, but like you said, they just kind of run out of steam towards the end, and maybe that's depth. We don't see a ton of substitution going on, and we talk about how important depth is at a small school.
Yep. And we see a lot of guys in sweatpants and shorts over there.
That's something to bring up, too. They got a lot of injuries going on
13
right now.
in street clothes tonight. Rollout, McMenemy back to the near side for Murray. He's going to lose yardage. Back across the 35 to about the 36, and there's a Bobcat down. I think it's McMenemy. He's helped up. There is a penalty, and that's going to be roughing the passer. McMenemy back to the sideline. He's okay. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Montgomery County Wildcats. So, if the other one was intentional grounding, this one is definitely roughing the passer, and it's going to be enough for a first down for Bowling Green, and the drive continues.
Well, McMenemy only has 2 incomplete passes tonight on the night. Now, they're throwing, short stuff, but, he's at, I don't know what these extra numbers here are on my stats thing, but he's 11 for 13 for 99 yards right now.
There you go. He brings the play in. Long run from the Bowling Green sideline to the near hash.
Probably needed it after that last shot.
From the eye.
Oh, there's a
jumping, but got back. And flags come out. It's going to be a timeout taken by the Bobcats. With a minute 29 to go in the third quarter, Bowling Green trailing Montgomery County 30-6 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Minute 29 to go in the third quarter. The Wildcats the only touchdown here so far in the second half, but Bowling Green after the penalty has it 1st and 10 from the Montgomery 21.
Not a lot of zip right now, and the Bobcats walking out to the huddle.
Well, I would have some zip if a 15-yard penalty just saved my drive. They put a man in motion. That's Wadahosky to the near side. Roll out to the far side. He has Pasley. Now he puts it in the air, and it's knocked down. I'm not sure who was even in the vicinity. Isaac Henkel ended up knocking it down for the Wildcats.
Looked to me, Mark, like he tried to throw it out in front of Pasley, who was running a little bit more of a corner route. And instead of throwing it in front of him, he needed to put it up over him and over the defender. But like you said, Hinkle did a good job to get a hand on that ball. And he's already got an interception and then 2 pretty decent deflections now.
Yeah.
So he's kind of ball hawking it here for Moco.
So 2nd and 10. from the 21, I formation. Give to the near side. That's Perkins. He's inside the 15 to about the 12. And it's going to set up a 3rd and about 1. Chase Quatham on the stop.
Yeah, good run for Perkins that time to the near side of the field. Kind of not really a sweep, but not really an off tackle either. Kind of just a far outside run. But he did a really good job of following his blockers. And, that 9-yard gain here is a pretty big help for a 3rd and 1 for the Bobcats.
And the officials are talking on the near side, and they're going to measure this actually for the first down. It looked short to me.
It looked pretty short to me too, just by looking at the marker.
And where that official on the far side had been standing, she was a full yard off the ball. And it is a first down, it looks like. No, they're going to hold the hand up, say a 3rd down. It's interesting. It looked like the chain was on the ball.
It looked like it was. It looked like it to me too, but I might just be going blind.
Well, I got my glasses on.
I have my glasses on, Mark.
Mine are new.
Oh, mine are not.
Minute 5 to play here in the quarter.
Man, it didn't look like you could get much of a piece of paper between them either.
So 3rd and an inch.
Ish.
From just outside the 11.
I think saying inch is too much of a measurement. It should be
millimeter.
Like 3rd and in.
3rd and. How about that?
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's a good one. 3rd and.
Meh.
Yeah. What are you? Were you an emoji now?
Yeah. Clock running down to 55 seconds to go in the quarter.
Meh. I got that in my head now.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, they're going to be stopped for a loss. Perkins thrown down. That's a great defensive play by number 50.
Colby Ellis.
Yeah.
Great play, loss of 3 yards by Colby Ellis. Great pressure from his defensive line position and loss of, 2 yards?
Yep.
I'm going to say 3.
Yeah. Bobcats will go for it. Vanahowski replaces Hickerson as McMenemy brings the play in. Down to 12 on the play clock. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, 8 on the play clock. I don't think they're going to get this off.
I don't think they're going to get this off either.
And they're going to have to burn a timeout with about a second to go. And they did.
The clock can't get any bigger in front of the offensive team leader. And just walk. And what drives me crazy, Mark, is how they walk to the huddle. There was like 3 Bobcats walking to the huddle.
30-6, there's a timeout, and they'll put 3 seconds back on the clock. We'll keep it here till the end of the quarter, but yeah, that's why they put the play clock on both ends now. They seem to be bigger than they used to be, and you got the game clock right behind you.
And this is not just a player issue, right? Like, coaches have to see that. How long does it take to decide and pick the play that you're going to run and get the kid into the field to run the play on time? You're down 24 points, 3 seconds in the 3rd quarter, and you have to waste the timeout because kids are walking to the huddle and the coach can't get the play in on time. That is just blows my mind.
How about the job our friend Matt Smith has done here in Montgomery County, though?
He's done a good job. Adam Falloon talked pretty highly about the team and beginning of the game. I'd like to point out I was here early, and then I just got caught talking. I'm sorry. So I wasn't here late. I was actually here early. But he talked about, football and cycles, and we talked about the conference and things like that. So it's kind of interesting when you get, into those big conversations about, just in general.
Where we are,
Yeah, it's exactly right.
They moved up the marker a little bit. It looks like a 4th and 2 for Bowling Green. From inside the 15-yard line of the Wildcats, McMenemy. And that is incomplete. Nope, it hit the ground. He threw it behind Hickerson, And it's another turnover on downs, third one tonight for the Bobcats.
Just a little behind his receiver. Hickerson ran just a button hook or a comeback route. Just, 2 steps and stop. And Montgomery just missed a little to the sidelines. Bennett did a good job to try to get to the ball, but it was an incomplete pass, unfortunately.
Yeah, he trapped it. And that'll be the end of the third quarter as well. We head to the fourth. Montgomery County will have it deep in their own end, leading 30-6 over Bowling Green in Week 7 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Final quarter here from Montgomery County. The Wildcats leading the Bowling Green Bobcats 30-6, and Montgomery will start the fourth quarter 1st and 10 from their own 12-yard line. So a long field.
There we go.
Out of the shotgun, they hand off on first down to Quatham. He's into the secondary, and he is going to be gone down the far sideline. Hickerson, the last man back. He's not going to get him, and Chase Quatham is going to go 88 yards on the first play of the fourth quarter for the touchdown. His second of the night, and make it 36-6, 11:46 left in the ball game. He bounced outside and just beat the Bowling Green secondary. And there was no one within 15 yards of him as he crossed the goal line.
He does a really good job at the second level where he just kind of weaves in and out. And, man, when he gets through that second level or that linebacker level, he bounces just a little outside and then just straight up the hash mark 87, 88 yards later.
On the two-point try. Combs in the shotgun again. They put a man in motion, and Benny, he comes back to the near side. That's who they're looking for. They look to the corner of the end zone, and the ball was thrown out of bounds, not caught anyway. And the two-point play no good. With 11:46 to go in the fourth quarter, it's now 36-6. Montgomery County leading Bowling Green on Eagle 102 Sports.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area teams good luck this season. For the area farmers, Service and Supply Co-op has a wide range of services to meet your agricultural needs. So stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Big night for Montgomery County. Looks like they're going to go to 5-2 on the season. While Bowling Green will drop to 2-5 unless there is a miraculous comeback here in the final 11:46.
Well, Bowling Green did really good, Mark, in your keys to the game. You know, in the first 3 quarters, well, most of the first 3 quarters to not give up the big play. And then 7 minutes left in the third quarter, they give up a 60-yard touchdown pass, and then just here early in the fourth, an 88-yard touchdown run. So 2 plays that we talked about being keys to the game, but Montgomery County has kind of been walking away slowly with this game.
Well, and you remember, the Van Far, or we had an 8-point game a couple weeks ago, and that one is on the return to the far side. Is that Murray?
Oh.
And brought down. Actually, I think, is that Thomas?
It looked like number 8 to me.
Yeah. Dwayne Thomas.
He hit the 50-yard line. I thought that was a touchdown.
Yeah.
The way there was nobody around him the way he was running. But whoever the back safety man was for Montgomery County on the tackle did a great job to stay back, number 1, and then number 2, make a great open field tackle for the Wildcats.
That return by Thomas takes it to the Montgomery 38, and that helps.
Yes, that helps, yeah. But Bowling Green has done pretty good on the 40-yard drives, and then they kind of stall out.
Well, they need to go 42 this drive, and a dive up the middle is nothing. Going to get forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, but he was driven back 5 yards after that. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Who was the ball carrier? Oh, Perkins.
Yep. Rogers on the stop for the Wildcats, and we're down to 11:15 to go.
And we've not seen Jordan Pasley run the ball but one time tonight, so I don't know what's going on there either.
I think he's been put in such a blocking role in this offense since they moved Buffington to running back. And, we may see more if Welch comes back in the next week or so, more of that normal Bowling Green offense. A gain of 1 on 2nd down, and
I think that was Pasley there.
Yeah, Montgomery County is kind of shutting the door here. Ellis.
But again, down 30 points, Bowling Green is just running the ball between the tackles.
I mean, they've had so much success in this ball game, putting Vanahowski in motion. Hickerson spread out to the near side. On 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's for Hickerson, and they were not on the same page. Him and Vanahowski crossed. I'm not sure if that was meant for Hickerson or for Cameron.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was either. I thought when McMenemy set his feet, he might be throwing to Hickerson on the slant, but it was certainly behind him by 10 yards. But Vanahowski was there, but it was over him by 10 yards. So it was in a weird spot. I don't know if that was just a misread or miscommunication on between the receiver and the quarterback.
Or it was a timing play and maybe someone got knocked off their timing. Because Vanahowski ran and then curled back on that cross with Hickerson. Again to the air. This one's caught. That's Pasley. He's got the first down and out of bounds. Gain of 13 on 4th and 9, and that's a nice play. And really the first time we've seen Jordan Pasley in the passing game.
It's certainly the first time this season we've seen him catch the ball, or at least have him targeted.
Yeah. And you almost have to go hurry up here, but again, they're huddling up. We're under 10 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of urgency on Bowling Green's side from anywhere, really.
2 receivers to the far side. The give is to Perkins. Nice cut, but he's not going to get much. He cut back, and instead of continuing to move those feet, he just ducked down. Gets a yard.
Yeah, so when we look at Bowling Green here so far tonight, Mark, we talk about their passing game versus their running game. They have 114 yards passing and 75 yards rushing tonight. And they have 18 pass attempts at this point. That's certainly more than we've ever seen Bowling Green throw.
Pump fake.
I like
now
it.
Unloads on the far side and just out of the reach of Murray. 3rd and 9 coming. After that incompletion, had his man, had him beat, just overthrown a little bit.
It's almost like the pump fake threw his own guy off a little.
Yeah,
like he stopped and it's like, oh no, wait, he is throwing to me. And Murray just couldn't quite catch up. Kind of threw his hands out there to try to catch it and just couldn't get to it in time.
9:13 to go. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Got Thomas wide on the far side. They put Vanahowski in motion. And it is to Thomas, off his hands and picked off. Picked off by Jackson Benny. And he's taking it down the far sideline, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. That's an INT, a pick 6 for Jackson Benny with 8:57 to go in the ball game. And it's now 42-6 in favor of Montgomery County. After a pick 6. Was that about 90 yards?
That was right at about 90 yards.
Just off the hands of Thomas for Bowling Green, right into the breadbasket of Jackson Benny, and he had blockers in front of him immediately.
Yeah, that was not a bad throw on McMenemy's part. Just Thomas couldn't hang on to that ball. The tip drill is a great drill and a fun drill for a DB. And like you said, it hit him right in the breadbasket. And 90 yards later, he's got a score for his defense.
Now Ryland Redditt will try and kick the extra point. Haven't seen many of these. Hold is good, and it's blocked. He kicked it right into the line. No good. 8:57 to go in the ball game. Now 42-6. Montgomery County on the pick 6 by Benny on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
It's the most complete building center in the area. Everyone knows that's the Bowling Green Lumber Company on Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green. Tackle that home improvement or construction job with ease with great quality products and tools from Bowling Green Lumber Company. From the foundation to the roof and everything in between, they can supply all of your building needs. Prompt, professional, and courteous service is always offered at no extra charge. In fact, while others are trying to make money, they're just trying to make friends. That's Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green, 324-5400.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
42-6, Montgomery County leads after the 90-yard pick 6 by Jackson Benny.
Keep throwing the ball, Mark, right?
Yep.
Brett Favre once said after a 6-interception game in the playoffs. Well, hold on.
There's a big return for the Bobcats all the way out to the 55, and the ball came out.
They're diving for the ball.
Yeah, I think it was already down. And it is Montgomery County ball. They said it came out. Wasn't caused by the ground.
Man, when it rains, it pours, huh?
Yeah, and they're talking about this. And they're going to say Bowling Green ball, I think. Yeah, they're going to say the ground caused the fumble. So they got together and they got the call right.
I think so.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Either that or they heard your when it rains, it pours and decided, let's have a little mercy. We are in the mercy clock now, though.
We are in the clock.
42-6, so it's a 30.
I think if anybody's wondering what do, I think if Coach Pitzer and Coach Spiegel, I think at this point you just keep trying some of the stuff that you're working on your passing game here. It's been working for you. Just got to get it some of the smaller things right.
Basley
Still
looked
going.
like he was stopped, and he's going to end up with 15 or more yards. Right at 15 yards, all the way down to the 31. That shouldn't have been anything. Hinkle finally got him for the Wildcats, but it's a first down.
Yeah, that's the play up the middle that never works for 15 yards.
Down to 7:35 to go in the game. They end up moving the ball now forward again to the 32.
I don't know how he moves the ball so much. How do they get the chain gain right as much as he moves the football?
I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Pitch out to Vanahowski on the far side. Jumps through that first wave and is continuing to move the pile forward inside the 30 to the 27.
Montgomery has it.
And it came out. Oh, my goodness.
I think it was stripped.
On that jump.
I think so.
And the Wildcats have it with 7:10 to play. Really, they could 2 first downs and end this ball game.
Yeah, they could certainly end this game here. With the mercy clock running the way it is, it'll be pretty easy for them at this point to control this all the way to the end.
I don't think Bowling Green's going to be taking any timeouts, and I say that, and Montgomery does. I am so good at that. 6:47 to go in the ball game. 42-6. Montgomery leads Bowling Green on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Watson 1838 in Pittsfield brings timeless flavor and local warmth to Pike County. From locally loved steak nights to your favorite comfort foods. Come by Wednesday through Saturday for lunch or dinner and taste the tradition. Watson 1838 on the square in Pittsfield.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
After the fumble, we'll call it, Montgomery County takes over at their own 27-yard line. 6:47 to play in the ball game. High snap, new quarterback in there, and he can't get much. Jackson Benny now at the quarterback position. Ike with the tackle. In a 42-6 ball game this season. I think this was one of their most inventive offensive games. I thought they did some really good things. They just, the drives would fizzle out.
I'm going to call.
Why is the clock stopped? There it goes again.
Delay of game, they called.
He's 2nd and 16. It's a loss of 1, now the penalty.
Been a pretty clean penalty game for Montgomery County. They've
Yeah.
only got a personal foul and then that delay of game.
Yeah. Benny steps around a tackle and can't find the next hole. Got back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 16. We're down to 5:20 to go in the game.
Bowling Green could get the ball back here.
They could.
It won't be with a lot of time if they do get the ball back. No. And maybe they can work on that offensive score you talked about.
Well, no one likes to be skunked offensively, that's for sure.
I don't want to be skunked, period.
Yeah, right?
Offensively, defensively, they stink.
I'm sure we'll pass by a few of them on the way home tonight, too.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Benny drugged to the ground by Jackson Henry.
Third straight play for nothing.
And they'll bring on the punt team for the first time tonight. That's the first. Is that the first drive for Montgomery County that it hasn't resulted in a touchdown since the Bobcat defensive touchdown?
Yes, sir. It goes fumble, touchdown run, touchdown pass, touchdown run, touchdown pass, touchdown run, punt. So that's a pretty good offensive night for Montgomery County.
Combs back in to do the punting. We're down to 4 minutes, and they're going to let this go all the way down. Almost blocked. Thomas.
What is he doing?
Touched it, and Montgomery's going to have the ball. I don't know why he touched that. So Montgomery gets the ball back. It's a muff punt.
Muff punt. It's almost like he thought he touched it, and then he
tried to down it almost.
Yeah, he tried to get on it, and he had 3 Wildcats right in front of him right away. That was
a mistake.
Not a good decision.
Yeah. So 3:28 to go. And now at quarterback is number 14, Marshall Bishop. And he does get a yard. He's 2nd and 9. It's just been that kind of night for the Bobcats. I mean, seen good things, seen some not so good things. On 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats. Is he going to throw this ball? He is. To the near side and incomplete. Intended target was Hensley Miller. Clock will continue to run, and it's 3rd down and 9.
That is their first incomplete pass of the night.
So Combs had a perfect night. Benny lost yardage on 3 straight runs in his turn at quarterback, and now Bishop is 0 for 1 with 1 yard rushing. How's that for a stat line, huh?
Not too bad. That was pretty good. You didn't even look at my computer.
No. Gonna throw it again, and this one's blocked down. Incomplete, and we're down to 2 minutes to go. 42-6, it's 4th and 9 for Montgomery County. And we'll see if they punt again. They're going to go for it, looks like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way, honestly, that there's only 1:50 left, so that the clock keeps going, whether they punt or go for it.
So Bowling Green will get it back with about maybe 70 seconds left. If they get it back. Roll out to the near side. Steps up. He's got room. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down to the 29-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs back to Bowling Green with 1:15 on the clock. So 75 seconds.
Landon Grody on the tackle, they said?
Yep. And we'll see. They haven't started. Now they start the play clock. Well, they haven't started the play clock yet, but they wound the already rolling clock. 55 seconds to go.
Play clock is still not running.
Yeah. Well, the offense hasn't even come on the field yet. And
they were on, 30 seconds here off, and the play clock hasn't started.
Yeah. Down to 35 to go in the game. Now they start the play clock. So we'll have one more play. We'll see. Yeah, the McMenemy brings the play in from the sideline. Vanahowski is coming off.
Bomb right here. What do you think?
I think this is the last play of the game.
Yeah.
To the near side. On the run is Dylan Grody, and that will do it. 42-6 our final. The Montgomery County Wildcats improved to 5-2 under head coach Matt Smith. Bowling Green falls to 2-5. And we'll be back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Your car, your
Center
stuff,
Locker
your
Service
savings.
has served thousands of
Find your
satisfied
auto
customers throughout Missouri and surrounding states for
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Final in this one, Montgomery County defeats the Bowling Green Bobcats 42-6. And Bowling Green, like we said throughout the game, Chris, did some good things tonight. Just couldn't get a full drive together and end up without an offensive touchdown.
Yeah, I think, to talk about some of the changes they made tonight were pretty good. We see Bowling Green threw 20 passes tonight, Mark, for 114 yards. And that's not something that we've seen a lot out of the Bowling Green offense over the past several years. So they're showing they can move the ball. They just got to utilize that more often and in appropriate times, I guess.
And hats off to Coach Smith. He takes over this program. He's been a basketball coach. He had that time he filled in for Coach Pitzer at Louisiana with the football team. But, his experience has been basketball. He comes in and has led this football team to a pretty good start under his tutelage.
Yeah, 5-2.
5-2
is a heck of a start, yeah.
And they're doing some good things. I like Chase Quatham coming out of the backfield, and Combs is a good runner from the quarterback position as well.
Yeah, so, Quatham had 145 yards tonight, averaging 16 yards a carry, and Combs had 31 yards, averaging 5. They had a total of 181 yards rushing and a total of 133 yards passing. Now, a couple of those were big runs and a big pass, an 88-yard run and a 60-yard pass. But, yeah, that's a heck of a start and a pretty good overall statistic on yards offensively, passing, and running.
42-6 our final. We'll take a break, come back, go through the final roll call of the scoring, and check our ticker around the area, get you some scores from games we're looking at as well as we continue the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Final again, 42-6. Montgomery County over Bowling Green. Wildcats 5-2, Bowling Green 2-5 on the season. Let's go through the scoring one last time.
Sure, Mark. The Bobcats started off in the first quarter with 40 seconds left after possessing the ball the entire first quarter. They turned it over at the 1 yard line and then had a fumble that they scooped and scored, making it 6-0. And then it was all Montgomery County after that. They scored in the second with 6:28 left on a 1 yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 6-8. They scored again in the second with 1:19 left on a 15-yard pass. 2-point conversion was good, making it 6-16. Then they scored in the third with 10:59 left on a 10-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 6-24. Again in the third with 7:21 on a 60-yard pass. The 2-point conversion was no good, making it 6-30. Then the two last scores were in the fourth quarter right away with 11:46 left on an 88-yard run. The 2-point conversion was no good, making it 6-36. And the final score at 8:57 left on a 90-yard pick six, making the final score 6-42. All Montgomery County tonight.
So 42-6, Bowling Green falls. That game at Van Far. Humphreys just hit Nate Turner for Wright City to make it 48-26 in favor of the Wright City Wildcats. So they are beating that. That's about a minute plus into the fourth quarter of that ball game. Last updates we saw Pleasant Plains was still ahead of Pittsfield. QND leading Jacksonville 21-0. Calhoun leading Carrollton 19-0. Pleasant Hill Western, Griggsville Perry, the Wolves last check leading North Green 34-0. Hannibal leading Moberly 20-0. 52-24 was the last check on that Palmyra-Clark County game with the Panthers leading the Indians. That was the halftime score. That was 76 points at a halftime between the two teams there.
Wow.
Fort Zumwalt West leading Troy Buchanan 21-0. That's in the fourth quarter. Quincy leading Galesburg 44-22. Monroe City has beaten the Benton Cardinals of St. Joe 44-6. And it was 56-0 North Callaway over Mark Twain. Camp Point Central over the Route Rockets 46-3. It was Salisbury over Louisiana 65-14. And that's about all the scores that I can find right now. Again here, 42-6. Any final words?
No, I like a lot of what Bowling Green tried to do tonight. I think it's interesting and hopeful for Bowling Green in the future. They're just going to have to find a way to put it all together to give their team the best opportunity to win, because tonight they did some good stuff. They just couldn't finish drives tonight is what it seemed like.
And it doesn't get any easier. Next week is Valley on the road.
Yeah, that's not going to be much better, yeah.
So Bowling Green falls to 2-5, 42-6 our final. And we'll see you next week for more football here on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.